5 points to make about where you should put your money. The question we've asked Americans is, what's the best investment in the long term? And we give them 5 choices. Point number 1 is real estate is back. Just a few years ago, Americans were not all that interested in real estate, but now it's number 1. Overall, 30% of Americans, out of the 5 choices we gave them, said that real estate is the best investment for the long term. That's followed by stocks, gold, savings account, and CDs, and then bonds. Second point, stocks are back up some too. Now, these data were collected just about a week ago. The market's been undergoing some gyrations, as we know. 24%, as mentioned, of Americans say stocks are the best place to put your money, and that's up from 17% just back in 2011. By the way, 54% of adults say they own stocks. Young people, the least likely to own stock. Stock ownership is highest for those 30 to 49. Also, no great shock, Americans with the highest incomes much more likely to own stocks than those with low incomes. Third point, gold has lost its luster to some degree. Back in 2011, gold was the number 1 investment. That's what Americans said when given this choice. 34% back then said gold was the top investment, way ahead of anything else. Now gold is down to 24%, still tied for second place, but behind real estate, but clearly a downtick. Of course, the price of gold has gone down. That's the reason, no doubt, that Americans are less likely to say it's the best investment, but still 1 out of 4 choose gold. Fourth point, choice of gold as an investment has an ideological component to it. Conservatives, more likely than liberals, as you see there, to say that gold is the best investment. And finally, I found this quite interesting. Young Americans are actually the most interested in savings account and CDs as the best long-term investment. This is counterintuitive because for young people, we are told, putting money in the stock market and leaving it alone for 40 or 50 years is the best way to accumulate wealth. But look at the numbers there. 23% of 18 to 29 say savings account and CDs are where to put your money. That dwindles all the way down to 7% among those 65 and older, whom you might think would be more conservative. But the data clearly show that old people are actually not as conservative as young people, at least when it comes to favoring savings accounts and CDs. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.